The Mosque of الصالح طلائع 555 Hijri 1160. This mosque, which stands just outside the Bab Zuwayla, was built by الصالح طلائع ibn Ruziq, Wazir of Al-Faiz bin Nasrillah, the 10th Fatimid Caliph of Egypt, in 555 Hijri 1160. The interior does not differ from that of previous mosques. It has an open sahm surrounded by 4 roofed riwaqs, the largest, which is 3 aisles deep, being the sanctuary. The other 3 riwaqs are each 1 aisle deep. All the arches in this mosque are of the keel shape, built of bricks and supported by marble columns. The 4 external walls are built of stone, faced internally with bricks, a unique feature. A band of inscription in decorated Kufik runs round the edge of the sanctuary arches. The spandrels of these arches are decorated with a series of lobed medallions in stucco, surrounded with decorated borders. Over the arches are square windows of pierced stucco. The pulvins below the springing of the arches, as well as the tie beams, are carved with ornament. The ornament of the upper part of the Qibla wall consists of a series of stucco windows pierced with delicate designs with colored glass. A band of Kufik inscription runs round each window. The mihrab in the middle of the wall is quite simple, and the hood is lined with painted wood. Next to the mihrab is a wooden minbar of fine workmanship, with an inscription over its door, attributing it to the Emir Bakhtimor al-Gukandar, 699 Hijri, 1299 to 300. It was this Emir who repaired the mosque during the reign of An-Nasir Muhammad ibn Qala'un. This is the 4th minbar in Egypt in order of date. The mosque has 3 entrances, one in the center of the north, west and south facades. The north and south entrances are set in a recess in a slightly projecting salient. This recess is covered by a keel arch, the voussoirs of which radiate from a window immediately above the entrance. These 2 facades are paneled, each panel having a pointed keel arch. This scheme of paneling appears for the first time in this mosque and was later copied in the Salihiyya Madrasa, the mausoleum of الصالح نجم الدين, and the Mamluk mosques which followed. The 3rd entrance is in the west facade. It has a lintel with joggled voussoirs with a relieving arch above. It once had a double wooden door, paneled on the inner side and carved with beautiful Fatimid ornament. The outer face is plated with copper in panels pierced with Mamluk patterns. It is now kept in the Museum of Arab Art, and the present door of the mosque is an exact copy of it. This main entrance is under a riwaq of 5 keel arches, supported by marble columns. This riwaq, together with the room at either end, form the west facade of the mosque, the composition of which is unique. The facades of the 2 flanking chambers are decorated with 2 recessed panels, each having a fluted shell-like hood. The flutes radiate from a round medallion decorated with star polygons. There are remains of 2 bands of Kufik inscription on the west and north facades, giving the names of Al-Faiz bin Nasrillah and his Wazir الصالح طلائع, together with his titles, and the date of foundation 555 Hijri. Its original minaret, which once stood over the main entrance, fell long ago and was replaced by another, which also fell about 1920. This is one of the so-called suspended mosques, which were built well above the street level so as to provide a place for shops underneath. This mosque had, until recently, been in a terrible state of ruin, but the Department for the Preservation of Arab Monuments has thoroughly restored it.